Hello there and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 2. Now, last time we managed to infiltrate the Metal Gear arsenal with the help of the cyborg ninja. Turns out that is Olga in disguise, charged by the Patriots with protecting Raiden and making sure he's successful in his mission because her child is being held captive by the Patriots. And that child's life is dependent on Raiden's life and Raiden's success. So obviously Olga's been helping us out indirectly for quite a while. Well, through the whole mission. Also turns out that our mission is coming indirectly from the Patriots themselves, because they control the AI that's in Metal Gear Arsenal called GW. And GW is basically pretending to be Campbell in order to control us. So we're basically working for the Patriots to take down Solid Snake. Foxhound has been disbanded, and it's all a big cover-up. Basically, it's all a big cover to get us to be willing to go willingly in. Now, GW has been corrupted, which is how we found out that Campbell was the AI. Because obviously he's went a bit weird, talking about worms and breaking the fourth wall kind of deal. It was all very bizarre. And left off with us, with Raiden taking down a whole bunch of Metal Gear Rays by himself with a Stinger missile launcher. Interesting fight, genuinely is. I did look it up. On hard mode or European extreme mode, you do have to fight every single one. I think there's 25 in total. And you actually do have to fight all 25 in, I think it's European Extreme mode. Which is a bit of a pain because it's a long fight. It's a long fight at the best of times. However, we took them down, and Snake is being captured by Fortune. They had a bit of a fight, or off-camera fight. And that's basically where we're left off, because the end of this game is pretty much all cutscene. So it gave us a chance to save the game, not that it made cutscene, but between cutscenes, between a set of cutscenes. So that's where I saved it, and that's where I left off, because I know that I was overrun on time on the last episode, and I know that this episode's mostly cutscene. There's only one actual bit of combat / gameplay in this episode, so please strap yourself in for movie time and just sit down and enjoy the ride. So please grab your favorite drinks and snacks, curl up something comfortable, come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Metal Gear Solid 2. Enjoy, guys, enjoy. Right, guys, so are you ready? Are you all ready? You all got your snacks? You all got your drinks? You all comfortable? Because as soon as I hit this load button, it is going to go straight into a cutscene. So, are you sure you're ready? We're going live in 3, 2, 1. We're going.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW. The Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair.
Yes, that's how we do it. Yeah, that's how we do it. Emmerich did it, actually.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
How about no? Oh my days. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
I'm a little bit tilted there. I'm so close to death. I really hope. That was so damn close.
What do you mean?
That's not your
If I died there, I would have been so tilted.
Oh, really? It
was very close, though.
Business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going
Yes,
to screw me over, weren't
I
you?
do believe she was.
Who talked? Ocelot?
She's an American, so
I was the one
it would
who
make
thought
sense
to
for to
suggest the
take
idea to
Arsenal
you in
back
the
for the
first
American
place.
government.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
Yes, why would you do that?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing
All right.
Arsenal gear was never
That's
the real objective.
that's actually a valid reason. That's a valid reason.
your objective
I'm
then?
still tilted about the fact that I nearly died at that. I'm really hoping it doesn't come back to bite me.
Of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW.
Yes, you want the AI, basically one of the AI.
Highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you
go
would
and
cross
take-
out their names one
Go and
by
take them
one.
down. That's actually interesting plan.
The useless Arsenal drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But
Absolutely,
your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
it actually has. It's put a real big mocker on the
There
situation.
is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the
Snake, you
arsenal
alright, my
since
boy?
You don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
I just realized it kind of looks like a
Damage
giant
the power
turtle.
source. The mind
I'm not wrong there.
is
The Arsenal gear looks like a giant turtle.
First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Also, for a sneaking suit, it's very noisy. Like him turning his head there, the rubbery creak. That's not really good for a stealth suit.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
We're going
Everything you've
a
done
three-way
is
triple
A
cross.
little exercise set up by us.
Said that wrong, but it's a triple cross.
Exercise.
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project.
Really?
You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel.
I mean, it's all the treachery and
What?
triple crossing, and it's just like Ocelot's always been on his own
Aims
side.
and the president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Fox Die. Did you really think they were all a coincidence?
Organized. Basically, it's a recreation of the Shadow Moses incident.
Were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of FoxDie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW.
Seemed to have
Your
worked.
plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people, a sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress.
Oh, really?
before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing.
It's all a big sham.
If the boy had
It's very
allowed
cool,
the
though.
big ship
Very
to
well
be
done.
Destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake.
This here is the reason.
Rookies can
This here is the
fight
reason
like
why
men
you're not
experience.
playing as Snake in this section of the game. It's
An
to.
instant
It was a
creation of genius.
subterfuge by the developers.
And this training kernel.
Maybe
provides
I don't know
more
for
than
certain, but maybe
enough data to
specifically
formulate
Hideo
such a
Kojima.
program.
To basically think like anyone can become the hero. Anyone can become a hero like
All nothing but pawns.
like Snake,
to create
just given the right
perfect
situation.
simulation.
Doesn't matter who you're controlling.
The boy
It's
was
it's
selected
us.
because your
It's us like inhabiting the body of Raiden, who makes him as badass as Solid Snake.
Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound.
A little bit rude.
We've gone to a lot
Evil
of
Goonies and
trouble
all
to
that,
set you up
yeah.
against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged.
Nice
your
crotch shot.
hatred,
Sorry. I mean, it's right in the middle of the screen. I'm sorry. It's hard not to look at it.
Just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Yes.
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake.
That was a bit of a thorn in your side. A little spanner in the wrench. A little spanner in the works.
All our
A
misfortunes.
monkey in the wrench.
Just a part of their project?
You had it? I'm surprised you didn't take her in the head. I'm surprised you didn't
How?
get in the head.
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Did you do that literally just to crow out of the fact that it was all orchestrated?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic or some new age mumbo jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed.
It was a force
Your
field.
Dead Cell comrades loved
That,
your
you know,
father and husband.
Magnets and all that. Ricocheted the bullets away.
We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you.
Such treachery.
Pure self.
Nothing is what it seems.
Absorbed in your own
Basically.
misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
Vamp was very
Died whenever I wanted
elegant as well. He was very flamboyant, shall I say.
Thought I got her in the heart.
Hearts on the other side.
It missed.
I guess he's wearing the technology now.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as
I mean, it's pretty cool.
miracles or the
Could you not just
supernatural.
run
Only
up to him
cutting-edge
and
technology.
take it from him?
Bastard.
Also, how does he jump that high? Like, how's that happen? How was that? Sorry, that technology can't be doing that. He doesn't have a super suit on or anything like that. Well, I guess also that's taking Ray. Or was it Liquid? Because Liquid's in his arm. Which is another thing I don't understand. Is it nanomachines?
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Oh, really?
Just try.
Double swords. Snake? Are you trying to do, what are you trying to do? You try and get out?
How's this then?
I think we maybe should move.
Damn.
I know our legs aren't like... Alright. Like, our legs aren't like tied or anything like that, so we can move out the way. I should probably get a good idea to leave.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told
Does she actually have the power?
Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
That's a lot of explodey things. That's a lot. I would have been in the sea, but I would have been in the sea by now. I think she has the power.
What the? Impossible!
I think she actually has it, and that the technology maybe amplified it. Smoothly done.
Is Lady Luck.
Very smoothly done.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
Indeed. I mean, he's probably got a lung. If he shot, he was aiming for a heart, but obviously heart's on the other side, so he's probably still got a lung.
Again?
Because I don't think it went through, and actually I'm not sure if it went through and through. But it might be rattling around in there. But she came good at the end. Made him waste all his ammo.
Try this instead.
Laser? Is that the laser beam? That'll be the laser beam.
No!
Twitchy fingers.
No! No, not now!
Liquid, gonna be liquid.
Brothers!
Oh, he got out. Hello.
Liquid!
You alright, Liquid? Took his glove off.
I've been waiting for this! It can't be!
Yeah, I don't fully understand the whole Liquid
I've been
possession thing.
this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
How though? Because it's like just an arm. It has to be nanomachines.
You were inside Ocelot?
Is
Yes,
it like a?
sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
Is it like a fake?
You 2 years ago? Exactly. I was.
Was it like? Is it like a fake? Obviously, Liquid, because obviously his memories and stuff could have been in the nanomachines, or programming the nanomachines to then
You're the only
take over the other nanomachines, and then I don't know. It's the only thing I don't fully understand,
I'm off to bury the Patriots.
and
for good.
there's probably a lower explanation for it, and I have no idea.
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one snake and one big boss.
The rule of two. Not really, but it sounds good. You seem to forget he still has the bloody technology.
Time to say goodbye.
Go on, Snake.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Is it though? Is surfing a good way to go?
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Alright.
Hey!
Could you do that at any time? He's going after... Alright, he's going after Liquid. I don't know how he's going to outswim a Metal Gear Ray, because I'm sure that's going to be going quite fast. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Don't worry about him. Was the Arsenal moving now? Yes, it is. Can it fit under that bridge? Or is it a manta ray? I don't know what it looks like. I thought maybe turtle because it looked like head and then like shell behind it. But it kind of looks manta ray-y. Manta ray-y? Sudden jump to New York City. Crashed into New York City. Did cut a cutscene there. I'm very surprised because it just showed you in the river, and then suddenly we're here at Federal Hall, no less.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
Monday.
April 30th?
Oh, never mind, April 30th. That could have been a Monday.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare our
Ironic.
independence, the dawn of a new nation here.
Or by design. Was it by design?
Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
Could?
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want.
It's not?
What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one
Very true.
lasts forever.
That's very true.
Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation.
That's also kind of true. It's one of a good villain is one where you can sympathize with them and their philosophy.
That's how.
Even if you don't agree with it, you can understand the reasoning for
no legacy.
like coming apart, like coming.
We
You can understand the reason, even if you don't agree with the way they're doing it.
With the ability to
That's the best kind of villain. The best written villains.
What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
That's kind of crazy.
All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots.
Genetics is a really weird, weird thing to me as well. Like
controlling the digital flow of
how things are passed down. It's not just
my existence to remain.
It's not just physical thing. It's like
history.
Innate kind of fears, an innate thing like knowing how to breathe.
My legacy, my mark
That's
in
not
history.
taught. It's just instinctively in the DNA.
Deny us even that.
things that are just the whole. It's
I will triumph
confusing to me,
Patriots,
but it's like so damn interesting to look up.
all, and we will become the sons of liberty.
Raiden, are you receiving?
Yes.
We're still here.
Hello,
How's
GW.
that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with,
This is the crazy conversation.
over the past 200 years, a kind
And
of
it's like-
consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible
It's
of the
true.
wild.
It's true
It's
today.
not unlike the way life started in the ocean.
Even more so true today than it was back then when the first game first came out. It was ahead of its time.
Face of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Therein lies the problem.
Listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Digitizing life being in AI,
Ideas,
I believe.
culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness.
Very true.
Never fading.
All these pictures and all like, this is what I had to eat today, kind of thing.
Issues, misinterpretations.
That's all classed as history.
All this
Like a digital footprint,
preserved
a person's digital history.
growing at an alarming rate.
Junk data.
Will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths.
Very true.
The strange juxtaposition.
This is a crazy. It's just crazy.
Billions spent on new weapons
How accurate
in order to
this
humanely
turned out to
murder
be.
other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay
Sound familiar?
inside their little ponds, leaking whatever
If you've been online for any length of
suits
time,
them into the growing cesspool
you'll
of
understand this
society at
entirely.
large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce?
An AI is the only one really capable of doing something like that.
Your generations.
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
But then the problem is, if you have an AI to do it for you, who's programming the AI? Who's in charge of that? Because they could very easily manipulate the AI into swaying it one way, more one way than the other.
Self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not
That's
my
familiar
fault.
as well.
It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual
Such
is
crazy.
supposed
It's
to be
like
weak,
this whole thing
far
just
from
blew my
powerless.
mind.
A single person
It
has
really
the
did.
potential to ruin the world.
And it's still, genuinely, it's still relevant today. This whole conversation here is relevant today.
Too much power.
Somewhat more so.
Species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for Solid Snake Simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity.
Also that creepy skull face thing.
The
Yeah.
S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
I mean, possibly. It would have been interesting to have a Metal Gear Solid in a fantasy setting.
That backdrop because of its extreme
Just a thought.
circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency.
Fair point. It's good training exercise, to be fair. Under the control of an AI, though.
Also
It's crazy.
reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them?
No.
It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught.
You did?
Pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding.
That's all I felt. I felt that one right there.
It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
I mean, true.
Tell you that
It's a
GW is still incomplete?
military
Not anymore, thanks to you.
military situation, though.
Experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of...
I mean, she's already dead. I mean, a harsh person would say, oh, Olga's already dead, so it doesn't really matter if the child survives. That would be a heartless person. We're going to do it because we don't want the child to die.
Exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solid
It always is.
wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed.
Then what?
So, Jack the Ripper? Will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation? Or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters. Enjoy yourselves.
Okay.
Jack,
I guess we're fighting.
my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history.
Very true. I don't know how I'm going to fight you with me handcuffs on.
Which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival?
Well, if it's a fight to the death, it's going to be me. I'm going to survive.
I was the one who killed your parents.
All my days.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because
why did you do
I
it?
needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never.
Although when Snake did it, he didn't know that Big Boss was his dad. Up until I think pretty much the fight that they had.
Free.
And even then, that's questionable because of things that happen in later games, namely Metal Gear 5. Some information that comes up to light in Metal Gear 5, which is kind of not that resets, but it changes things in the past, like in the initial games.
The clues to the Patriot
Changes the law.
GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
Are you going to cut them out of us?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex and throughout the neural network they formed.
Okay. I really hope I don't screw up this fight, because I don't want to have to go through this entire conversation again. Actually, I think if I do lose, I think it'll just start us at the start of the fight.
Brace yourself.
Alright, guess we're fighting. Ow. Get up. Raiden, get up. Hey. Let's fight. Ow. Get off. Don't throw me off the... You know that didn't do as much damage as I thought it was going to do. Hi. Okay, come on then.
Let's go.
How about no? Seems to be that the best time to attack him is when he does that, one of these. Also, the sword fighting is really weird. I can cheat. Hold on.
Let's go.
I'll have that ration, thank you. I'll have an extra ration. Yeah, this is the first time they tried like sword combat in these games, and it's not the best. A little bit on the like stiff side. Although you could chalk it up to Raiden not being that proficient at blades, because he was just like kind of handed it. I mean, he does get a lot better in the, say, later games. Ow.
What's wrong with you?
I'm just kind of mashing the analog stick, trying to hit you. Get up, please.
Let's go.
Alright. Are you going? There you go. Flames. No flames for you. Okay. Can I actually just... Ow. I'm on fire. Dodge. Do I have any? Oh, I've actually got body armor. Sorry. I don't have any okay. Just gonna have to go ration. Come on. Ow.
Is that the best you can do?
Yes. Yeah, what if it is? What if it is? Alright, just gonna do that. Get him. Take a back seat. Back off just a second. We're just going in straight from the back, are we? Ow. That was a kick. Stop it.
Let's go. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't really know. This fight is so bizarre. I suppose it's equal to the one from the first game with Snake and Liquid.
Good work, Jack.
Yes, very good. You're very yellow right there. And why would you take your arms off? Yeah, I'm not interested in a conversation right now. I'm in the middle of a fight. What do you want?
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some
Thank you.
simulation.
Thank you for telling me that.
Yes, you are.
I'm in the middle of a fight for my life.
Weapons, no different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Okay, that's inventory. That's cool information, but why am I being given it now?
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
No, we're not.
To be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game.
I mean, some people would see it that way,
Weapon has no
but it's more than that. It has to be more than that.
It's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
All right. Thanks for that lovely conversation. Oh, now we've got it. Ow, I'm on fire. Back off. I don't want to waste my last ration too early.
Die!
You know, the fight was actually harder when you had your tentacles. Ow. Oh my lord, the camera. The camera. I've got a ration you don't.
Let's go! Over here!
Get him. Oh my dear. Raiden.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a ration you don't. I just need one hit on you. You're gonna, if you kill me, I'm gonna be so tilted. I literally only need one hit on you. Got him. That ended poorly. If I got killed there, I would have been so tilted. Again, I would have been so tilted. Dodge, slice, straight down the spine. Straight across the spine. How do you like them apples? And he's down. Down for the count, maybe. Don't fall on that statue. It's an important artifact. It's important. Don't fall on it. What's he saying there? His voice is moving. I think people are going to be late to work as well. I don't think they're going to make it into work today. Oh, thankfully he didn't destroy the statue. He didn't land on it anyway. Job complete. Well, this job complete. We have a lot more work to do. But not in this game. Oh, my throat's a bit phlegmy today. Do we climb down? Oh, we did. Now all of a sudden we have dog tags on. Didn't have them throughout the whole game. We do now. Also, it's been very quiet on civilian streets up until now, with all these people suddenly turning up.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are.
Very true.
The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is. Then,
true.
What am I supposed to believe in?
Whatever you want to believe in.
What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
Literally up to you to decide that.
About having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this
Can be
time.
hard to do.
But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
You're the only one, realistically, you're the only one in control of your life. Ultimately, you can let other people take it over.
What is that?
Take over control. But ultimately, it's your choice, your decision to let that happen or not let that happen. No idea who that is.
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth it.
Cool little Easter egg. It's literally the first thing when you log into the game you would have seen is probably put it in. You had to set up the dog tags.
They taught me some good things too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter.
And also like the fact that no one is gonna...
Yeah.
No one's even questioned the fact that there's two guys in military sneaking suits. One with a samurai, one with a sword on his back.
We have a better lead.
And possibly a handgun on his side.
This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
Damn it. Yeah, no one's questioning this at all. Like, the fact that these guys are just standing having a chat. Especially the cops.
Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
Very true.
You have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
I should have put on the BDU before I finished that fight, to be fair. It would have made this... Actually, I don't know if that affects this cutscene or not. Hello, Rose. At least we know she was a real person. Careful of the thing. I'm, probably very stinky and covered in blood and grime and dirt. I don't want to get your white coat dirty.
Snake?
Yeah, Snake's gone, my guy.
What's wrong?
Parrot. No idea how long he's going to survive.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Little guy in the background. He's finally took notice.
See me for what I am, okay?
Also, everyone in the background's incredibly calm. These are like normal people going for the jobs, and there's like a giant military installation, like submarine thing, parked in the street, where it's not supposed to be. I understand the sentiment that like normal, what people in the background, but it's like strange.
Do you
The
remember?
fact that everyone's so calm, like it happens every day. Oh, the submarine just crashed into New York City. Perfectly
I
fine.
remember now.
No panic at all.
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
We're just watching people now.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the...
Oh, he wants to give you a baby.
The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion.
True. All true.
Joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
He's not even going to say it. See, we're listening in. He can't say it because he's, because we're listening in still. So look at all those people. Look at all those people standing by the statue where the dead body is, taking photos and everything like that. Crazy. That was a joke, by the way. I do realise that this is a different... it's just random stock footage. I just found that funny. Game? Oh, there we go. I do believe this song is copyrighted, so I am going to skip this, and I'll see you back at the... I don't think there's an after credit scene. Back at the main menu. Hello? Oh, there is.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes.
I completely forgot if there was or not.
We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for.
Thanks for the memories.
We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with.
We're in the best position to show the history.
To an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
You need to know where you've been, or where you come from, and where you're going. Society as a whole. Not just on a personal level, on a societal level as well. I firmly believe that. I think we may be done.
Snake, you there?
No, we're not done.
It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Yes.
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What
okay.
the hell?
So, Patriots' death confirmed. Right? "109 people killed." Sorry. That's not a bad one. What rank did we get? Elephant. I don't know if that's a good one or a bad one. And I got a digital camera. What a great reward. May as well save. Right, so let's go big me real quick. Hi. So that was movie time with a little bit of gameplay right in the middle there. That's why I didn't finish it in the last episode, because it's like over an hour ish. I don't know. Recording time's an hour 14, and obviously I'm going to trim it. I'll be able to trim it down somewhat. Really, game? Really? You're gonna... Alright. I'm just gonna leave it to do its own thing. We're probably gonna get some cool music on the way. Anyway. I'm just gonna let that do its thing. It'll be alright. It'll be fine. No way to really stop that. So, like I said, welcome to movie time. Obviously, as a whole, I still enjoy the game. It has issues, as any game has issues. It has some issues of like being the middle child kind of situation, where it's better than the first one, but it's not as good as the third one and the ones that come after it. So it's like, once you play the third one, going back to this one's a little bit rough. I'm going to turn that down just very slightly. So yeah, it kind of suffers from middle child. At this point in time, it does. Gameplay wise, still enjoyable. A little bit ropey in a few places, just because of the time that it was released. Storyline wise, interesting, somewhat prophetic towards the end. The whole thing with the AI and the changing the whole information thing, it kind of fits a lot more now than it did back in the day, back when it first came out. Everything that was said can kind of be thingied in today's world as well. It's an interesting, it's very prophetic in that way. And there's some people who say that it's one of the most prophetic scenes in gaming, basically. I would like, yeah. There's a whole thing. I think Max Derat on YouTube, he did a video on it, but his is based on another guy's video, which I can't remember right now. I'll probably see if I can link them in maybe put them in a pinned comment that, for you to go and have a look at. Who they'll explain it a lot better than I can. But overall, storyline's good. It's interesting. Gameplay is good. Music, really liked. Obviously, the main theme, absolutely awesome. And it kind of set up a whole... It kind of, not like changed the world, changed gaming, it was a big step up from the first game, and it kind of made everyone excited again for what's to come in the future. Also, the whole controversy with the fact that you're not playing as Snake through most of the game, and the fact that I didn't tell you that at the start, like you started playing the tanker and all the promotion was all about Snake, and then you was kind of sideswiped with the whole Raiden thing. Now, at the time I was a little bit annoyed. Over time though, as I've gotten older, I've kind of realised why they've done it, why they did it, and I kind of agree with why they did it. And it was interesting. It's interesting how things change as you get older, basically. Because I wasn't okay with that at the beginning, I am now. That's how it works. So, all that's left to say is I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you have enjoyed this series as well. I don't know if I'm going to jump straight into Metal Gear 3. I'm in two minds because I have the original Metal Gear 3. However, Metal Gear 3 Delta, or Metal Gear Delta, is coming out soon-ish. Might be next year. I'll have to have a look. I don't want to do the original and then redo the remake. Although I might do that. I don't know. Let us know if you're interested. I kind of want to play the original because that's the one I know and love. So I might do the original, and then when the new one comes out, or when the remake comes out, play the remake. If I'm able to, that is. Play the remake, and then we can compare and contrast. That might be fun to do. I don't know. Let me know if you want us to wait for the remake, or whether you want to play the original one first and then play the remake. I'm in two minds what to do. Again, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It is much appreciated. Please remember, I do collect thumbs, so any you choose to give me will help me out a great deal. Also, remember to be a light in the dark for someone. You never know when a single act or word of kindness will change someone's day / life for the better. You never know. If in doubt, be nice. Be nasty when you need to be, when you really need to be, but in general, be nice. It's not hard. Say that like it's not hard. It actually sometimes really is hard. However, try your best. Try your best. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.